Howdy gang, how's it going? We are well, I just played a game then. I lost. Blaming it kind of on the sun. It was like really miserable and rainy before, so I was like I can get through streaming without putting the makeshift blind up. Also, I have had 2 pints, which might have had something to play with why I lost that game, but we'll see how it goes. I finished work and I did all my work. I'd finished all my work for the day, so I was like, I'll have a pint, and then I was like, I'll have another pint afterwards. The US of A. I still need to practice this, like the West Coast. But yeah, I will try and think a bit more because I was just like, yeah, I'll smash it, I'll vibe it out, I'll just insta click and stuff. Didn't work. We feel not so far. I don't know the plate. It doesn't actually. I have seen the Oregon plate, and I think maybe that has blue in it. So then, I don't know. Maybe like Southern Washington-ish, perhaps. It could be further east. There you go, Idaho. It was an Idaho plate. They know it. Fair enough. Yeah. It actually didn't feel like that region. That's fair. We are in now Acre. I know this. I do actually know this. And it should just be, I'm clicking Acre quickly. Maybe they don't get it. It was Acre, and we only gained 900 points for it because I went quickly and didn't properly region guess. Annoying. That's fine. It's still points. Is that octagonal? I think it is. Got blue. That's not it. Amtech. Don't know. I think we are mechs. Hello, boys. How's it going? Blue car. That feels like it should be there. Yeah. Sun's there as well. Yeah. I'm just gonna click. It's not Aguascalientes. Aguascalientes is there anyway, isn't it? Oh no, it's there. I'll click there as a hedge because I know it's Mexico. I don't really know where in Mexico, so yeah, we take 300 points and that's fine. And we're about level again after that terrible first guess. In Ghana, somewhere to the south, it should be. Yeah, I'm just gonna click near Accra. And move on. Look, when I've had beers, it can either go one way. It's the beers and hungover. It's either it sort of frees up the mind a bit, and you just sort of guess instinctively, or you just become an idiot, really, and do dumbass shit. That's the coast there to the west. I think we're one of the Scottish Islands. Certainly with the jagged sort of peaks, it reminds me of when I was in the Isle of Skye, and yeah, you get the sort of land formations that you don't really get towards the mainland. Certainly with like this craggy stuff. Yeah, so off to the west, I'm gonna go on the Isle of Skye. I don't think it is, but I can't really think what other island it would be. So it should be around these ones. Should definitely. Yeah, they go Isle of Skye as well. That's fair enough. It wasn't an island, it was the mainland, but we did get the right coast. So that's fine. Oman, then. 2024, yeah. It's super flat. It doesn't feel overly deserty. Should probably start trying to line up a road or something, to be honest. I'd maybe go closer to the capital, like in. Wait, that's Somalia. That's the two Cruz Campos talking. I'm gonna go on this road. I think it's further up here rather than down here. Dude, it'd be fucking sick if Somalia did drop in a GeoGuessr. You're on the same road. It was one in between us, but yeah, the region guess was fine, to be honest. Annoying that we lost, you know, 1,800 points in the first guess. Okay, we are India. But that is a script which doesn't immediately come to mind. Is that Gujarati? Is it? Let's have a look. Maybe. Yeah, signed. Was just Gujarati car. Yeah, yeah. It's fine. Up to 3 times damage. In India again, we've got a rock wall. Not much to go on, bro. Sort of the box car again, so it should be more north. It's not sort of Great Plainsy. Where would you find a sort of rock wallish? Let's have a look here, actually. Could that be another? I'm going closer over this side again, to be honest. Yeah. They are actually in Gujarat, and it was just Gujarati. Fuck. Okay. Should have committed all the way. I was trying to hedge a bit stupidly. And we have Europe shit road. Well, badish road. Apologies to whoever built the road. Got a windmill there, actually. So I'd go Western Europe, to be honest. I'd maybe go with the windmill. What coverage are we? 2023. What about Germany? What about Western Germany? Close to sort of Holland, a bit hilly-ish over here. We'll go for it. I did have a pee like literally 20 minutes ago. I had a cig and I had a pee, and I literally 2 beers is enough for me to break the seal. Yeah, nice, good stuff. It was just Germany. Middle click probably would have won it for us, to be honest. Bit annoying. I just saw windmills and associated it with Netherlands. We're in Bangladesh. If we had more health, I would maybe try a region guess, but I am not that guy, so I'm just clicking Dhaka, and we'll move on to the next round and hope that wins it us. You never know, they might try something ballsy, get it wrong, but chances are they'll probably just click Dhaka. I mean, I didn't really even click Dakar, but yeah. We take 20 points off. Is this? Hold up, let's look around. Let's look around again. My first thought was honestly Lesotho with that. I think it is Lesotho. I'm clicking middle of Lesotho. That's sort of a Utah-ish looking rock. Yeah, white car. Yeah. Does sort of look like it's driving... No, I'm fine with that. Yeah, they do the same, and they click middle as well. It's fine. Take another 27 points off. They all came. And we have Germany again, right? We've got back of the car. We've got... Yeah, okay. So, right. This actually could lose here. It's hillier. It's somewhere in around here-ish. Maybe I go there, because I'm not entirely sure over which one. Should be down there. It might even be further down. It might just be like here, but I'm kind of scared of here as well. Don't really see it being much elsewhere. Was down there. Is it enough? It is enough. Okay, sound. So we got the right... Yeah. Not a great... An okay region guess. Like, honestly, we got lucky a bit that they just guessed middle. But, yeah, with the hills, it was going to be there. And I couldn't really commit. On the health I was, we still could have lost. If it had been up here, and we'd gone there. So, all in all, that's a time when sort of hedging, you know, can help. It's a fine line. Fine line you have to tread between hedging and being ballsy and confident. I wasn't sure over which. Yeah, I knew the general region, and that's enough. I think at a higher level, that wouldn't be enough. It did feel kind of like Switzerland, but... And we've got something which I am not entirely sure of to begin with. Or of the continent, really. And that scares me. Maybe South America. Can I see anything over here? This tiny speck of buildings over here maybe feels a bit more South American, in which case I think I just click Colombia. There you go, Philly, and it was Taiwan. Yeah, fair enough. South Korea, right? Didn't feel like Southeast Asia, you know. So to be fair, but yeah, Taiwan is definitely. I didn't even consider Taiwan, to be honest. I considered Taiwan or Indonesia. Colombia and Indonesia. South America and fucking like Indonesia, Philippines and stuff. When I see a round like that, that's what I think. Arge, yeah. Flat, southern, should just be. I'm just gonna click Entre Rios-ish area, to be honest. Further up, but 500 points, that's fine. 400 points. Very grateful that first round came before Maltese. And, God, this is another honker. Another absolute bloody sickener. This... Part of me wanted to go southeast Brazil near Rio, but no. Pavement's freaking me out. I can't remember the pavement. The hill doesn't really fit, does it? No. What about Java? What about Java? It's as good as anything I'm going to come up with. Honestly, I do not know. Okay, it was Sula. Fair enough. We got the right country. Two absolute stonking rounds there. We got Ecuador. Yay! One that I can immediately get. At least didn't go Southeast Brazil on that. Let's have a think. Nothing really coming to me. I'm just going to go, yeah, middle. It's not. Yeah. I know sort of what Amazon looks like. I know the dry stuff and I know the flat stuff. It's somewhere in the mountains. And left-hand drive? But we're not the UK, right? No. No, we never are. Yellow sign. That can't be English on that there. We've got to be... Why is it on the left? Why'd you do that? Nah. Sorry, I had a cigarette. That kind of feels like UK-ish. This road, you'd never be on a road like this in the UK. Surely. It's got to be like, Northern Germany, Denmark-y, right? Okay, it wasn't. They go Australia. They thought it was left-hand drive. Fine, that's Austria. Yeah, at least we didn't go the UK. We still probably would have won if we'd gone the UK. Whoever is in charge of planning whatever, the signage in Austria, do it on the right side. I actually understand that because my brain would erupt. When you get sort of metas that lie to you, it just completely fries your brain. Blurred truck in Costa Rica should always be capital area. Sick. The metas are dropping. The metas are dropping. I will try and remember that. I'll have a look. I still need to get on the Vietnam metas because I'm behind on them. But we won that one after look, like when it's just some hills and some trees like that. And like, where's the other one? And like that. You thought Taiwan, dude. Fair enough. That was that does ring a bell for Indonesian sort of a road there, but whereabouts in Indo? Not a clue. But those are the yeah. I feel like that's just potluck, really, as to how you're feeling and what. What you can come up with when you get sort of those kind of rounds. I can deal with most stuff, but those, yeah, that's the hardest part of the game, to be honest. Like, we get higher rated opponents, so at least the pressure's off a bit. So if we do lose, it shouldn't really matter. Blue car. Can't really tell where the where the sun is. With this, I associate sort of red dirt on the side of a road with Indonesia, Borneo, but does that fit for this? We're driving more right. I'm going to Argentina. I know I fucking just said everything against that, but it's blue car. Okay, yeah, it's Brazil. It's fine. It didn't feel like Argentina. I just got confused with the blue car. I've had 2 pints. At least we didn't go Indonesia. And we have La Paz area, I believe. I think this should be up there. Do we have... Unsure over Peru or Bolivia, but we should be quite... Any tuk-tuks? That looks like a tuk-tuk there, so I'll go near, just near Lake Titicaca. Got a mountainish to the south. Are we nearly on half an hour? Nearly, because then I can go for a wee. Cooking lamb for tea tonight. Portugal. For me, Gab doesn't like lamb. Well, she does. She's just not overly enthusiastic about it. So I'm just gonna do it for me, and I'm buzzing about it, to be honest. I can't really be asked to cook, but the 2 pints in me is speaking to me like the Green Goblin mask that's saying just order a disgusting takeaway. But no, I'm gonna be good. Okay, so Costa Rica capital does also have a visible truck. Scrap the blurred, if anybody was watching, scrap the blurred meta. Can I read anything on there? No. Sumatra? Do know most of my Indonesian poles now, with lots of oil palms, with symmetrical poles is not South Sumatra Lampang, right? I know the blah blah blahs that you know when you've got the bits hanging down. Oh, oh, oh. I know what you can get a triangle here, but surely not with the poles, right? Not the poles, the oil palms. Fuck me, I'm a lightweight now. I haven't drunk in like fucking like 2 weeks or so. And I have barely eaten today. No, oh man. Surely not with the oil palms. Surely not with the oil palms. Okay, yeah, sound. I got confused with there is a little triangle on the poles in Bantang, isn't there? Bantan. South America, right? 1.5 damage. Tempted to just go Ecuador. Cali, Quetumal. Is that there? I'm going Equa, Calo border. X. Look, as we're lucky we got it pre-multis. I'd probably missed something there, to be honest. Like, and we have the US, northeast the US. Coldish, kind of hilly. I mean US Canada, sorry. Hold up, it's no, scratch it from your mind, because it is kind of alternating, but it's not Saskatchewan. I did see a trident pole in Maine. Maybe I go Maine, up that region, as kind of a hedge, to be honest. It's massively hilly up there-ish, but I'm clicking there. Okay, it was Ontario. Yeah, it was too hilly for that. I probably should have just whacked it down in the middle of the ones that it looked like, but that's fine. It was kind of got slats, so we're to the west, and it's okay. This is probably game. Are we south? That's a mainish road, but on like one of the smaller ones. Is there coverage on these? I don't think it's over here. You have the different car. It's flat, Gobi-ish looking. You've got the slats, so you should be to the west. Pick up something slightly online. This looks like it's online, but is that a proper road? I don't know. I'm going there. Could be down here-ish. Not sure. Oh, I was down there. Fair. Still don't know my Mongolia, but I know a bit more, so I actually sort of figured it out of it. Could definitely have won there. France? Wait. God, I'm absolutely busting for a piss. Look at this guy. This is a ladder pole, right? That's a ladder pole. That's sort of a ladder pole. Am I trolling to fuck here? We're fine. I actually don't hate my Mongolia guess because I used to just click randomly. There I sort of figured it out. This is Finland. This is Shitcam Finland. And it's hilly. Ish. Right? Yeah. Hills are more over that side, but it feels, with the rock, it feels closer to the coast. And it does. Oh, that could have been very good if I'd actually have. No, that was a fine guess. That was a fine guess. I somewhat worked that out. All right, right. Okay. Chile. Yes, yeah, we are Chile. Okay, this is probably game. Chile. Sort of not fully south. Oh, bloody hell. Fuck. Not up here, not up here. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Do not know where to go. God, it's even further south. Is that game? It is game. I just clicked randomly there. And we won. It ended up being a better guess than the opponent, but honestly, I had not a clue there. That's sometimes just the way the old cookie crumbles, and you kind of get away with it a bit. All in all, though, not bad. That was bad. I need to remember that blue car is around here as well. I just immediately just think Argentina, but at least didn't go Indonesia. Nice stuff, nice stuff. All right. Horrible round, to be honest. Good guess from them there. Bad guess again, to be honest. Got away with it a bit. Again, a better, someone who knows their Mongolia would go down there. But at least we got in the desert, and I was getting a wet, with the slats, I would go west. So that's fine. And then, honestly, rate my Finland region guess there. With the sort of rock walls. I know Sweden rock walls are like down here. So then I just assumed that it would be there as well. And then, yeah, the luck of the draw. I'm going to stop recording there, and I'm going to go and empty my bladder. But yeah, I mean, we've climbed ranking, which is good, actually. We're nearly on 1400 again.